Hey, Paul.
Yeah?
Ask me what I want to eat this weekend.
What do you want to eat this weekend?
Beef jerky!
Beef jerky!
Did you lick the beef jerky at the end?
What? That's not a thing? That's not a thing?
I don't know.
Beef jerky is the best, guys.
Beef jerky's pretty good.
It's the world's preeminent bomb shelter snack.
Wow, we should have bought more then.
Yeah, we don't die.
We went kind of crazy.
We went around the world. No, we didn't. We got on Amazon. We did go around the world. We have some jerkies from around the world and from around town and from around the internet. Who invented jerky anyway?
Jerky seems like an experiment that somebody had started and it didn't kill them, so they're like, let's do more.
Although it could have killed people along the way, you know what I'm saying? Like if they didn't like preserve it correctly, they could have got some weird
Bacteria.
stuff in the stomach. I mean, it's kind of like cheese, how cheese was made, right? That was probably an accident too. Hey Google, how was beef jerky invented?
The Quechua tribe, who were ancestors of the ancient Inca Empire, produced a meat similar to beef jerky called charqui.
Jerky.
Okay, yeah, in that spirit, jerky is the world's cupboard snack. That's why we have so much jerky today from around the world.
We got some from the US, from China, from Ireland, from South Africa, and from Vietnam.
Yeah, some we got literally from the country, and some we got from Amazon. Links below, okay?
First up, we got Bawnmore.
Bawnmore!
It's made with Irish beef.
Beef raised on Irish pastures.
Ooh.
That can't be faked. We just wanted to know what the difference between USDA and Irish beef really is.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is Irish beef? Does it taste green? Does it taste healthy?
Does it taste like
whiskey?
leprechauns?
I'll read you the back. To make the best beef that it's really talking about the grass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just
It's
the grass.
talking about the grass. Oh, smell that. It does smell like grass.
Look, he's got legs.
Smell this. This is different.
It's very earthy.
I wish they weren't so rectangular, just because it feels more
Processed.
Yeah, processed.
Oh my god. I can't. I can't. I'm really having some trouble here. Oh, there we go. That whole ordeal of just even chewing off a piece reminded me of
Living in the wild.
chewing off leather.
I feel like it's got an irony sort of flavor. I can't say I love it.
It's very natural.
Yeah, tastes like super
I
like
just gotta eat the whole thing.
it tastes like of the earth. Yeah, moving on. Biltong, ayoba-yo. First time I heard about Biltong, I was probably watching some vlogger on YouTube visit Africa, and some man gave him a piece of basically beef jerky and he called it Biltong. I was like, what is this? Oh, it's not just beef, it could be literally anything. It could be like an ostrich. It's dried meat, made in the USA, but it's an authentic South African recipe. That's
I miss Biltong from the homeland.
That's usually how a lot of stories go in America.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
I moved here from Hong Kong. I mean, granted, when I was 5.
And what do you miss?
I miss really good milk tea. I think it's very hard to find. One thing I'm seeing here that's different from the other one is that these are like smaller puzzle pieces, so hopefully it'll be easier to chew. I'm excited. I've never had Biltong before.
Wow.
Very shredded.
All right, here, smell it. It looks like truffles.
Wow, that's
Or
different.
like prosciutto. This looks a lot more like natural than like rectangles.
Also, it says premium cuts of tender beef. It's
Yeah, tender.
tender.
Oh, it's a lot more tender. It's definitely saltier.
but also like sour in a way, like in a pleasant way.
You're tasting Worcestershire, and what's in there is tomato tamarind, and also there's vinegar.
Oh, wow.
I think you're reacting to all these things that you actually like.
This is a much more sophisticated flavor
Yeah?
than regular beef jerky is. It's much more complex.
But it's like tender enough that you could literally put it on a cracker with some spread.
All right, moving on.
Next up, we got some halal beef jerky harissa. I don't think I'm supposed to say it like that. Harissa must be the flavor, and then it's just halal beef jerky. I'm assuming that's a map. I don't know. Oh, I see here. Moroccan clee.
What do we think about the packaging? It's very homemade.
All right, first of all, texturally,
Whoa.
it's very,
That's very
dry.
smoky. I can smell it
Yeah,
from here.
it's smoky. Smell that. Are you eating?
I'm eating.
Oh. Pretty flavorful.
That spice that you're tasting in the back reminds me of cumin. It gets spicy after a while.
Yeah, I like it actually. I like that it's not too salty.
This is wonderfully spiced. If you guys haven't explored the world of beef jerky, like definitely
You should try
try
that. Yeah.
This is amazing.
You know, this reminds me of Xinjiang skewers.
Yeah, it's
Is it
cumin.
cumin?
Ooh, I'm getting a little sweat.
I know it's like kind of thin and kind of dry, but then it makes your tongue sweat. It kind of moistens itself in your mouth.
That's very good.
All right, what's next, guys? What is next?
Fish jerky.
Fish jerky.
Yeah.
Who makes fish jerky?
One for Neptune.
One for Neptune.
Neptune. USA wild caught rockfish.
Why didn't they just?
Yeah, write that. Yeah.
Why didn't they just call it rockfish jerky? That sounds a little more branded, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you say whitefish, it's just kind of like, we don't know. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Rockfish, 100% sustainable. I appreciate this a lot more than that.
One of the things I've noticed here is that it says it's gluten-free, nitrate-free, and dairy-free.
Dairy-free?
I mean,
Who's putting dairy in their jerky?
our mission is to innovate and incite change in the seafood industry by building a healthy, sustainable relationship with the ocean. We support the hard-working fishers who have our oceans in their hearts, helping to preserve a bluer future for you, me, and for the sea.
I appreciate all that. That's
too.
great. It's Creole spiced. I've never had fish jerky before.
It smells like kimchi.
Oh, kimchi.
I mean,
That is like
food
the
smell.
least white fish I've ever seen. Look how small the bits are. I'm gonna try this chunky piece.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. I guess I'm getting two. Nope,
Huh.
just one.
Oh. You know what? This would go good on porridge.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, it would definitely make any dish that you put it into
It's like
seafoody.
Asian fish floss. I actually like it.
I'm not the biggest fan of this.
No? It definitely feels like a topping.
Also, I feel like all of the salt and the spice is compounding on my tongue, so I can't really taste the difference.
All right, next up, Vietnamese jerky from Garden Grove, California. Vo Anh Choi, which means just do it. We bought it at like one of those snack world type places. With Asian jerkies, there's some types that are kind of flossy, or AKA furry. Oh yeah, look at the spice on
Very
this
big
guy.
piece. Yes.
Boink. Oh, this is really nice and moist though. Oh yeah. Immediately.
This is the sweet territory you're talking about. This is like
I love the sugar.
a 180 from what we just had.
Although, it's probably because I haven't had a lot of sugar in the last few weeks.
This would also be excellent on salt porridge.
They're so good. This is so much more moist and fresh tasting than the rest of those. That's just my 2 cents.
I don't know, I guess for the viewers who haven't had flossy jerky before, it's kind of hard to describe. It's like, you just have to try it. If you're adventurous enough to try furry jerky, you should just do it. It's not bad.
That's great. I love it. All right, next up, guys. What do we got here?
Chinese furry jerky. We actually got 2 of these. Ta-da!
See, this is what we're talking about. Wet
Yeah.
and dry.
So this one is star anise, and this one is, well,
Oh, is it mala?
It is mala. So it's
Okay.
like numbing spice. So
All right, let's try this first. This one's flossy, I mean furry, like the Vietnamese one, but the chunks are so much thicker, and it definitely feels harder. Like, I don't feel any moisture in that one.
oh yeah. Wow, smell that. That's China.
Oh my god, that's hard, dude.
Oh yeah, I can't even.
This is an exercise, but kind of breaks up eventually.
Did I just eat a bone? I'm serious.
Where's the QC at?
You hear that? Am I eating a bone?
You gotta eat it like this. No, it's like super dry.
But it cracked.
This is Chinese cow. I can only attribute it to that.
It tastes a little lamby to me. A typical Chinese flavor. Like you would find this in a lot of like dishes in China. Like the flavor. I'm not talking about the jerky.
Like the 5 spice.
Yeah, the 5 spice. You would find this in like soups. I like that.
I think it's okay.
There's dairy.
Damn it! Ah. That dairy did not help this beef one bit. All right, here's from the same company,
麻辣牛肉。
老川东.
老川东麻辣牛肉. Yeah, because it's from Sichuan.
Okay. Let's go for it. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute.
Individually
Look at this little piece. What the heck?
I'm scared. I'm gonna take this one.
I'm scared too. I'm gonna have the runs after this guy.
When we say scared, it's because we know what.
We know what We know what fear is when we eat the unknown because we lived in Shanghai for a while.
Yeah.
And we have eaten the unknown every now and then. These are the things that Chinese locals offer you generously. Like
They're like, oh, have some
your
duck
coworker,
tongue.
yeah, your coworker's like, you want some? It's good. I didn't think it would be like this. Not like this. Not like. Okay, let's try one. We're gonna have to try one.
Okay. I'm waiting for your reaction to see if I should even eat it.
Oh.
Oh gosh. All right. You know.
I mean, actually, flavor-wise, it's not too bad. It's almost like so dense, like a bouillon cube. Like you do want to flavor a whole like spicy hot pot with a bunch of these and just like let it brew. You know what I mean? Like that's how concentrated the flavor in there is.
We're familiar with that flavor.
Yeah. I think my favorites were like the Vietnamese one and the Halal Harissa one.
My favorite one was the Halal Harissa one as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like complex flavor. It had nice cumin touches to it, which I've never had in beef jerky before. It was a little tangy.
Yeah. So that about does it for this jerky provision vision.
Is there a type of animal that hasn't been jerked?
So that about does it for this jerky provision vision.
Is there a type of beef jerky or flavor that we missed? If so, comment below and maybe we'll try it next time.
No. See you later, guys.
Now go kiss your mother with that mouth.
Bye.